Okay. Picked up a new toolbox. Now this is the 34-inch series. We wanted blue and black. Instead we got the green and black just because that's what they had in stock. Hey, before we open it, we've got a depth of 23 inches, 34 lengthwise, 34 1/4, and 46 1/2 tall. That messed it all up. Wish it was turned around. We'll get it turned around so you can see it. That's bare. Should have had a little more planning on that. Figured it out, but this guy in here want to get unboxed and check it out. Already got one. There we go. Okay, comes with 3 keys. Three keys. I like this. Not sure if you can see. So you can unlock it and lock it and have this down. I always end up putting something up here and can't move it. That looks nice. I like it. I don't know what that is. That must be a pass-through. It is a pass-through. Okay. I like it. I like it. Let's back this up. Here's our casters, push bar, instructions. Okay, so pull out this hardware and check it out. This hardware is pretty. Okay, so it's got bearings on both, which I'm not sure that these help you. That bearing, yeah. Okay, so when the weight's on it, these bearings are riding around, but they've got another set of bearings, but those are only good if the thing's hanging there and rolling, right? All right, so yeah, the bottom bearings don't do a whole lot unless this was so tight that they touched all the time. I see them kind of rolling, but there's no real weight on them. You pull up like this, there's weight on them. So it's cool having double set of bearings, but unless this was tightened down all the way, I don't think it'd make any difference. They do look nice and beefy. It's got a nice heavy lock. So at least we know the steering wheels have a lock on them. This is another steering. It'd be nice if they're all steering, which they are all steering. Okay, that's a big difference between this and the push cart. Push cart, the back ones are not steering, so you have to kind of back up, go forward, move it over a little bit. Not a terribly big deal, but having all steering means you could just spin around and go where you want. I tell you what. These things look, I mean, other than just putting in extra bearings and not thinking, I don't think those make a big difference. Yeah, those don't make a lick of difference, I don't believe. Maybe it keeps it the center line balance or something. I don't know. I don't think it does anything. Hardware. Oh, don't need the lock nuts there probably. From what I understand, if you take that washer off, the lock nut can grab the bolt and the material. Maybe it does a little bit. We're gonna throw a little blue Loctite on there. I guess we could put red. It wouldn't matter. You're good with red or blue. We'll probably put blue just in case we ever have to replace them. Don't want to have to heat the bottom of this toolbox up, melt off that red. Okay, so do I want to be pushing it with the front here or pushing it with the front there? I have a feeling I want it on this side. This can be switched no matter which side you put it on. Bar's a little different. It's a bend. So are you gonna want that bend up or that bend down? I think I want the bend up. Yeah, I'm gonna put the bend up. In the instructions it says bend up, and it doesn't matter. If you like it down, put it down. I saw one the other day in the store with it down. You can see in the instructions it says the bend up. So, hey, let's take a look at it real quick. Got the drawer liners. Not a soft close or anything, but it's smooth. locks aren't anything special, but something different is the locks all the way across here. There is a little bit of a detent right there. You have to kind of break that spot. But I think once those things get a little looser, they'll feel better. Pretty happy with it. I love the blacked out. Like I said, I would have rather had the blue and black. I would have rather had the gray. First day, got a little bit of blue on tight. They give you a nice Torx, real nice looking Torx, not a crappy one. It's starting to get scary. Some of this Chinese stuff's getting nice. It's going to be hard to go spend 10 times as much on Snap-on with this stuff getting better. I mean, you could buy 2 or 3 of these for what Snap-on wants. How do you justify it when these drawers are heavy enough to do 90% of what you need? I mean, if you're a guy that uses this every day and got 300 pounds in each drawer, yeah, you might need something a little bit better, but geez. And I'll be honest, the width gets you. You know, these aren't as wide as some of the Snap-ons. I think Snap-on's got some that are 30, so you're talking about 6 inches wider. Doesn't sound like much, but some people need that extra room, especially a guy that works in a building with other mechanics and they tell them you can only have 2 toolboxes, a rolling cart and a toolbox. Yeah, I can see where that guy wants to get the biggest one he can because he needs, you know, tons more tools than us. But I've got a toolbox for everything. I've got a regular toolbox. I've got one for electrical. I've got one that just has metric tools in it. So right now we're putting this bar on. Get these tightened up pretty close and then I'll tighten them up the rest of the way. This is all simple stuff. Really, if you're looking at this video, most likely you're just wanting to see, you know, if it came with everything or if I had any problems with them. And to tell you what, the last few years, these toolboxes have gotten so much better. I should pull out my first one and my crack pen. Dude, that feels pretty good. I like these rubber bumpers. How are they attached? Oh, so the rubber bumpers are attached. So if you see right here, kind of hard for you to see. Let me see if this little light works. Okay, so right here, you got a bolt there, and I'm sure you'll have them. It's hard to tell how close they are, but I bet you they have 4 or 5 of them through there because, man, that thing feels good. I like that rubber bumper. Got them on all 4 corners. I like this lock That's awesome. Pass through, don't really care about. Maybe I'll put a charger in this one, but I don't want to attach to a wall, so probably not. If I was going to do it, I would probably want to put a little battery backup or something on it. But I'll put the batteries somewhere else. I don't need them here. Okay. We'll do it the same with this, put a little Loctite on it and put them down here on the bottom. We'll get 2 on it, then roll it out of the way. I'll get the front 2 on it probably. All right, well, you can send it to me. I don't buy anything over the phone. Scam callers. They tell me that I signed up for something and then they want to tell me that I signed up for something. Oh, sir, you signed up for this. Well, okay, well, send it to me in the mail and I'll look at it. Oh, well, we need your address. Well, if I signed up for it, then you have my address. Don't fall for all that. We'll grease those a little bit later. Put this up. Try and get better this year without putting the tools back. Okay, that's something I don't like. It can't relock. You've got to have it unlocked. That I don't like, but everything else seems to be pretty good. They lock, so you can't open them unless you push, and it's anywhere. You can grab it here. My old way, you had to grab it on the side. Pretty large drawer there. This is some expensive stuff, but it's well worth it. And I try not to put much on each one, but you can hear it. It's crazy how much smoother these things get with this. We sprayed this in a printer on the tracks. It was making all kinds of noise trying to do it. The printer, after about 3 passes, hit the side because I guess it gave more power to the motors, hit the side, and like the whole thing kind of moved. But you can tell the difference. This one's the one before. You know what? Let's do this. Try pushing them exactly the same time. See, that one's shut, this one didn't. I'm not saying it's like the thing's gonna fly through the back of it, but there's a difference and you could tell it. See? Just a little bit. And it seems to get better. It picks up a little dust, so you have to clean it every once in a while and do it again. See, that one locked, that one didn't. I mean, vice versa, but. Pick this up. Gotta get used to which way they. Yeah, it's smoother now. One doesn't seem to. One doesn't push out as far. I don't like that. Something's wrong there. There it goes. It has a little more tension, I guess, when it closes, but. Same thing with that one. Okay. It's got to push them a little harder. Overall thoughts, first one I've owned, like this. Like it. A lot more room than my little push carts. Like that the four corners can turn. Makes a big difference. See, this one, I have to turn it the way that back wheel wants me to turn it. I'll spin it the way. Yeah, okay. Pain in the ass. Come on. Come on. All right. So, my original one, I did change this out, but as you can see, the general is not blacked out. I think they sold those and found out people liked them. Not worried about bumping it because it's got the bumper guards. These right here probably go on this one. Grab a roll of paper towels, put in there. Do my little drills. Like that. Now it's got some weight in there, it'll probably shut better. Yeah, you can tell it really locks in there. A little bit of weight. Gonna like that? The green looks just a little darker too. It's about the same there. just a little bit lighter. So it's a little darker green on the new model. We'll get some stickers on there. Full bank rolling cart, service cart. So pretty nice. I like this. Way better than that one. Way more room. I filled this thing up, getting stuff in there that, you know, this one's not as full as the blue one. You see. So it'd be nice to have the room. The blue one's really full. These will go up there. Got more room. Much better.